Hi. I've been looking at lots of things recently. People communicating in various ways or not, as the case may be, which had me wondering, how much of what people say do you actually hear? Are you listening to them, paying attention to the words they're saying? Or are you inside your head thinking about what you're going to say? Or, I don't know, this is probably worse than that. Are you waiting because you want to introduce something else entirely? Now, I remember many years ago, I used to think that good communication was the key when you're in business, not just in business, with personal relationships too. Being able to communicate is probably the most important thing you need to do. And I'm now, and for the past few years now, thinking it's not actually the whole communication thing. It's paying attention to the person that is communicating, listening, hearing and understanding what they're saying, and being able to respond in an appropriate way so that you can influence that person in the way that you seek to. Now, whether this is in business or whether you're a parent or it's your loved one, I'm sure there are times when you want them to do certain things that you want. And for you to do that, you need to be able to influence, hopefully with integrity. Are you aware how you can do that? And of course, when you're communicating, when you're influencing, you need to be able to notice the response what you're saying is having on the other person as well. So not only do you need to be paying attention to them when they're speaking, so that you know what they're saying, you hear what's going on. You may not understand it, but then that gives you the perfect opportunity to ask questions and to also feed back. Now, I know there are loads of people out there that talk about paraphrasing. Personally, if people paraphrase to me, my brain goes, "Ooh, no. I personally hate paraphrasing. And I don't think it's a great thing to do when communicating. So, how do you do this? That seems silly. But of course, the first thing you need to do is actually pay attention to the person that's speaking so that you hear what they're saying. And stop this wandering around in your head about what you're going to say in response or how you're going to introduce your topic. And then when they finish speaking, acknowledge you've heard them. Now, you could do this by repeating back things they've said, or ask a question about something they've said to get more clarity, to get more understanding, so you know exactly what they mean. And then when you're responding to them, again, pay attention to them, look at them, notice the effect that what you're saying has on that person, and learn how to be flexible enough to change what you're saying, what you're doing. That's the key to being a really good communicator.